Curious Katy and the Manx Cat. Story of a little girl that was finding out who did such a terrible thing to the cute little Manx cat. Katy was a very curious girl. She knew about almost all the strange things in her town, if she asks her mother. Chapter 1. Katy found a cat. One day, Katy went jogging with her mother. She saw all kinds of strange flowers and asked her mother about every kind. "Katy, those are just flowers," her mother kept saying. Katy got quiet and walked further. They jogged and jogged and jogged, but Katy didn't ask her mother any more things, even if she saw the strangest flowers and things. But Katy was still curious. She wanted to ask her mother what was that little blue flower nearby, then she remembered what her mother said. Katy just managed not to ask her mother anything. They walked near a pond. They saw many fish, but Katy knew what they are. They saw rocks, but Katy caught sight of a frog. She was curious, because she didn't see frogs before. "Mommy, what is?" Katy paused in mid-sentence. Katy's mom sighed. "I taught you know those. Those are just fish. Stop asking me things. You can ask me when we get back home." "My mouth is going to..." "No," I said, interrupted Katy. "Dry up," Katy's mom added. "Now what were you saying?" "I said Katy, the slimy green and brown things eating flies and mosquitoes there? Those are frogs and toads," said her mom. Katy hurriedly said okay and started jogging again, tugging her mother's hand. She didn't want her to scold the curious girl. "Katy, remember what I just said," said Katy's mom. "Don't ask until we get home." They jogged for a long time until Katy spotted a strange cat with no tail near their house. Katy was very curious. Who cut off its tail? Katy immediately felt sorry for the cat. Finally, Katy and her mom reached home. Katy could hardly hold her breath. "Mommy, I saw a cat," she said. "Darling Katy, it's just a cat," said her mom. "No, Mommy, it has," Katy tried to continue. "Wild cats don't have things, unless they are pets," said her mom. "Yes, I know, but," Katy replied and paused. Her mother didn't say anything more, but she sighed and went to lie on her bed. Katy sighed too. She went to her bedroom and looked out of the window. She saw the poor cat lying there sleeping, not a bit worried about his tail. She decided to go get him, because she was so curious. "Don't worry, cat, I'm going to get you," mumbled Katy softly. Katy started towards the door. She barely touched the doorknob when she heard her mother call, touching her shoulder. Katy had a shock and turned around. She saw her mother. "Katy, where are you going?" asked her mom. I'm just going to look." No," stammered Katy. "Go in the bedroom, Katy," shouted her mother. "I don't want you stalking away and getting lost. Tomorrow we are going to get ice cream." That didn't cheer Katy up. She frowned and walked slowly towards her bedroom. "Go in and do your coloring," shouted Katy's mom. Katy looked out of the window. If only she could rescue the cat. She thought for a moment. Her mother. The poor cat. "If I can get that cat," she thought, "I will scold the one who hurt him." Chapter 2. Katy wants to get the cat. Katy took her coloring pen and drew a plan. As soon as her mother came in the door, Katy hid the plan in the table drawer and took a blank piece of paper, pretending to draw a chick. "Hi, Mom," she said quite cheerfully. "Hi, Katy," said Katy's mom. "Good girl. That chick looks awesome. Keep up the good work." After that, Katy's mother left. Katy continued with her plan when her mom shut the door. Finally, she finished. She looked at her plan carefully, relieved. Katy's mother came in again. Katy quickly hid the plan quickly and took out her chick picture. Katy's mom looked at it. "Aren't you done with the chick?" she asked. No," Katy gulped. So slow, chuckled Katie's mom. I was gone for about 10 minutes. Katie started drawing the chick. Katie's mom went out of the door and shut the door. Ding dong. Went the doorbell. Katie's mom opened the door. Hello, who's there? She asked. I'm Katie's friend, answered the boy who rang the doorbell. Can I play with Katie? Come in and ask her, said Katie's mom. What's your name? My name is Billy Sills, said the boy stepping in the house, but people always call me Bill. Bill stepped in Katie's bedroom. Hi Katie, he said. Want to come play? Simon, Barry, Mandy and Finn is beside your garden waiting for you. No, thank you, replied Katie. Please, pleaded Bill. Please do come. Sorry, maybe tomorrow, said Katie. What happened? You always play with us, said Bill, surprised. Anything wrong? We will help you. When Katie didn't answer, Bill called Simon, Barry, Mandy and Finn to come comfort Katie. What's wrong, Katie? Asked Finn. Are you well? I'm fine, I just don't want to come, replied Katie. The five friends keep asking why Katie didn't want to come, so finally Katie said, I'm busy now. Don't disturb me. I'll come on Tuesday if I can. Katie continued her chick picture when her five friends left. Finally, she finished. Mommy, I'm done with the chick. Called Katie. Mommy, I'm done with the chick picture. Katie's mom opened the door. How sweet, she gasped. It would be awesome if you can go to a coloring contest. Katie smiled, but she could not keep thinking about the poor cat. As soon as her mother left the door, she looked at the clock. It said it was 6 o'clock. She has to start her plan at 8 o'clock. Then she looked out of the window. The cat was busy catching rats for dinner. Katie hoped he would stay until 8 o'clock. Katie's stomach rumbled. She had to start eating dinner too. When she saw some strange vegetables on the table, she wanted to ask her mother about it, but she just can't. Her mind was so focused on the cat that she can hardly ask anything or eat her dinner. She was very nervous too. What if the cat ran away? What if the cat ran away before Katie could even pick him up? After Katie finished her dinner, she took a quick shower and quickly wore her pajamas. Then she crawled into bed and closed her eyes to pretend she was asleep. She tried very hard not to fall asleep. Or not, she can't start her plan today. Such a good girl, said Katie's mom when she entered Katie's bedroom. Then she left and shut the door softly and slowly. Katie crawled out of bed. She peeped to see if her mom is asleep in her own room. Katie waited until she slept. Finally, Katie heard snoring. Her mom is asleep. But she had to wait until her dad is asleep. She crept to his room. He is asleep. Katie then tiptoed to her bedroom. She looked out of the window. The cat is still there. Ooh. She was lucky. She can start her plan. Katie went to the front door. She thought for a while and opened the door slowly. There was the cat. She tried not to scare him. Meow, she meowed softly. Meow. The cat thought his friends were calling him. Meow, he meowed and went to the sound's direction. Katie meowed again. Then, the cat saw Katie. Katie picked him up and put him beside the house's garden. Stay there, said Katie, you will be safe. Meow, said the cat, and looked at Katie. Katie didn't say any more. Instead, she went to wash her hands in the sink with soap. Then she went to her bed. She peeped out of the window and looked at the cat once more. Katie yawned and went to sleep peacefully. The next day, Katie crawled out of bed and brushed her teeth, washed her face, and ate her breakfast. She hurriedly went to her mother. Mommy, can I go to play with my friend Bill? Asked Katie. I want to play ball. Okay, said Katie's mom. Do you need a ball? No thanks, said Katy and opened the door to go outside. Bill has a ball that is rainbow. Katy saw the cat which is trying to catch the rats. Katy waited for him to finish. When he finished, Katy picked him up. We are going to see who hurt you, said Katy. The cat wanted to say something to Katy, but he could not find his voice. Katy didn't know that he was a bit uncomfortable, but he didn't do anything to Katy, because she was so kind-hearted. After walking a while, Katy saw a woman named Miss Lily. Hello ma'am, greeted Katy. Did you hurt this poor cat? Do you know anybody who cut off his tail? He looks awful without a tail. Ooh. How awful, said Miss Lily. I would never hurt a pet. I don't know anyone, but you can ask my friend, sweetie. She would know someone. She's a coach. She lives near your friend's house, Mandy, number 1452. I know you. Are you Katy? Your mom told me about you. Yes, I am Katy, said Katy. Thanks for your help. I should be going. Bye for now. Bye-bye, said Miss Lily. Katy wanted to walk to Billy Wood, where Mandy and Sweeta lived, so she ran back home and brought her bike out. Her father saw her. Hey, Katy. Want to play bike with Bill? Asked Katy's dad. Yes, answered Katy as she paddled away. With a cat? Added Katy's dad, but it was too late. Katy was gone. Katy paddled to Sweeta's house. Hi, Katy said. Are you Sweetie? I want to know if you have hurt this cat. Do you know anybody who cut off his tail? No, I'm sorry, said Sweetie. But I am Sweetie. I don't know anyone. I might help you find that person, but I'm tired at the moment. Can you do it yourself? Sure, said Katy. Katy paddled her bike everywhere to find the person. But nobody knows. Chapter 4: A big surprise for Katy. I give up, says Katy to herself. I really can't, I can't find the one. Katy went to her mom and dad. Maybe they know. Mommy, Daddy, do you know who cut off this cat's tail? Asked Katy, showing the cat with no tail. Why, Katy, that's a Manx cat. Laughed Katy's mom and dad. Manx cats don't have tails. Katy felt very silly. She was ashamed too. Why did I bother about that cat? Thought Katy to herself. I didn't watch carefully. The cat has no blood on his tail, and he is not even worried about it. The end.